Marquette is the place I've always wanted to be. I probably applied for the assistant job when I was younger 1 or 2 times. I love the Milwaukee area. I think Marquette is a phenomenal place, and so for me it was more about as soon as the job opened, it was trying to get a foot in the door. It was a place I knew I wanted to be. I'm familiar a little bit with the style of play. I'm familiar with some of the things that Bond does offensively, defensively. And this before we start spring ball over this next month, the key is I've got to learn what we have returning. I've got to watch some video on this team the last fall, and I got to see what we need to get better at. Right now it's more the immediate future. It's more trying to keep this team together. They're a really good group. They're talented. They're good kids. They do well in the classroom. They do well in the community. Right now I want to keep that together. And in terms of overall goals, what I talk to them about is, we want to be competing for Big East championships. We want to be competing into the NCAA Tournament. We want to be playing in it as long as we can and playing our best volleyball at the end of the year. And if we're doing those things, we'll have chances to advance, hopefully deep into the NCAA Tournament. I'm excited in general. I think a really positive response from when I was announced as the head coach. I reached out to all of them yesterday on the phone, left messages, got some callbacks. Megan Neiman seems to be a pretty vocal leader on the team. Very excited about how positive she is about me being here and how excited she is moving forward. And I said, I got the job. I accepted started on Friday. Met all of the players today. And we'll start practice on Monday. And I needed to be here and get it going because these guys need a coach. There's a couple of different types of job. There's rebuilds, where you're trying to grow a program. And then there's middle of the road situations where you're trying to get to the top of a conference. And then there's taking jobs at the top and keeping them there. And I think probably 9 out of 10 coaches would tell you the toughest one is keeping a winner good. If you ask coaches, is it easier to get good or stay good? A lot of them are probably going to say stay good. And so it'll be challenging, but at the same time, I love the wealth of talent that we have. Obviously, Coach Shymansky did a terrific job recruiting. The program's been built up, and very happy to come in here with the talent that we have for sure. The RPI is quite a tricky thing, and the top 25 is something totally different. And so learning the differences in those and trying to create advantages is something that I've been studying for years. In terms of the ability to have high RPI, the big thing is, 1, you got to win a lot, and 2, you got to beat some good teams along the way. And if you schedule too easy, you're not going to get enough RPI, and if you schedule too hard, you might hurt yourself. So it's a tricky, and you never know how good people are going to be. You schedule somebody, and all of a sudden one of their best players leaves or gets injured. I've had that happen too, where I thought I had 5 top 50 matches scheduled, and it turned into 3. So we're going to play tough opponents. We're going to try and build the program that way, and we won't be ducking many teams, I can tell you that.